Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
What's tea, friends, and welcome to Girl Room Diaries. This is gonna be a new segment that I'm gonna do on my YouTube channel, and it's not like a podcast. It's just gonna be a safe space for us girls to, you know, talk about topics and certain things that we would want to talk about amongst our friends and get different opinions from different women. But this episode, first episode, I'm gonna be solo, giving you my opinions on certain segment topics. For this episode, I want y'all to give me feedback on how y'all would like these videos. In comments down below, different segment topics y'all would want me to talk about for the next videos. Your questions and concerns might be inserted in other videos that I'm going to do. So like I said, this is just a safe space for us girls, you know, to chit chat. In case you just don't feel comfortable talking about it with the people around you, you could just put your stuff in the comments or send them to me in my DMs on any of my social sites, and we can go from there. So make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, so you can continue the vibes, because you know why you here. I shouldn't have to keep telling y'all to subscribe if you haven't. I would like for my subscribers to engage more with me because we are a family now. So yeah, so we're gonna get right into this. So the first topic is, how do you feel about doing crazy things to get a man's attention, or what's the craziest things you've done to get a man's attention? And honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all this: how to do anything crazy to get a man's attention, that's not the man for you. But you know, we all live and we learn, and no one's perfect, and some of us are still growing. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. One thing that I do to get my man's attention is I'm gonna post hints on social media. And through the years, I've learned that that is not a great idea, because that gives other people room to see that it's something going on in your situation. And that invites people to judge, give their opinions on your situationship, relationship, whatever. So don't do anything to get that man's attention. Don't be doing no ride-bys. Don't be blowing up his phone, because let me tell y'all something. A man that wants you is not gonna have you chasing behind him. Period. That's just that. The best advice on that I can give is don't be chasing no man. These men are not the prize. I mean, like, come on now. A man that wants you is not gonna be having you out here chasing behind him. He gonna be chasing you. So if y'all out here chasing these men, stop. Who am I to tell you to stop? You ain't gotta listen to me. You'll learn on your own, because that's the type of person I am. I like to learn on my own. Don't be telling me what to do. But sometimes I have to follow advice, because I would want somebody to follow my advice. If they don't feel like they want to follow it right now, just listen and take heed to what I'm saying at least. And that kind of inverts into the next thing. And they were asking, how do you go about letting go of a fling? And typically the best thing that I've learned dealing with people is, and it's not the best thing, but just keep going back till you're tired. It's not always the easiest thing to do, especially if they've been in your life for long periods of time. It's hard to adjust to their absence, but eventually you will. You just have to force yourself to be used to them not being around you. So if that means blocking them, just stop talking to them completely. Don't talk about them. And I know that's hard, because you think about me, gonna want to talk about them. You have to do the things that work for you, and everybody has different ways of letting go of a fling. So by all means, do it the best way you know how, and do what's best for you. That's how I see it. Ways to determine you should keep talking to a guy. Honestly, you know what you want in your person. Everybody has set qualities and characteristics that they want in their person. So you have to find, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna put it. You have to decide what you're willing to deal with and what you're not going to deal with. So I would say do pros and cons. If they're not adding to your life and bringing peace into your life on top of the peace that you've already established within yourself, because you cannot expect for nobody to bring you peace if you're not at peace within yourself. So if they're not adding to you, subtract them flat out. You need somebody that's gonna help you reach every milestone, and it's not gonna always be perfect. We all know that. But baby, I've learned, if I cannot get with your program and you cannot get with mine, and we ain't seeing eye to eye, if I'm here and you here, or if you here and I'm here, we ain't gonna be like this. But that's just how that is. Red flags in a guy. I'm gonna tell y'all my red flags. For starters, mama boys finito. No. I dealt with a mama's boy, and you would think that I was competing with an ex. It's not it. It's not it. Another red flag: if you heavily drink or smoke cigarettes, if you just smoke heavily, drink heavily, automatic red flag. Automatic no for me. I don't smoke. I drink occasionally, and I don't get white girl wasted. I don't. No. That's a red flag for me. I don't want nobody who want to drink all the time or drinking it like it's water and stuff like that. If you do not have set goals in your life, we cannot be. I don't want no man that's out here selling drugs, because I don't have time to be worried about if you out here getting arrested, or if somebody watching my house because you selling drugs and somebody snitching on you. I don't have time to be riding in the car with you. You got this shit in the car with you, and I'm in the car with you. Baby who? Baby what? I ain't taking no charges with nobody. That's your shit, and you going by yourself. I'm not holding nobody down from jail. Ooh, child. And I don't talk to dudes younger than me. I've tried it before. I didn't like it. That's why that's a deal breaker for me as well. If your baby mama still has access to you, feel like she need to compete with me to try to be with you still, I don't have no baby daddy drama, so I don't want no baby mama drama. You can have 1 or 2 kids, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and multiple baby mamas, not happening. If you even feel like you need to lift the finger at me, if you jump at me, anything, red flag, deal breaker, no. How do y'all feel about being submissive, ladies? Because I'm going to say this. If you got the space open for me to be submissive to you, then I'm all for it. You have to have the door open for a woman to want to be submissive to me. If you're not bringing anything to the table, how am I going to submit to you, baby? And I got to hold your weight and mine. It don't work like that. Go be with your mother. A lot of these men be wanting women to submit to them, and I don't have a fuck thing to submit to. Not a car, not a stable job. These men be out here barely with money, but you want me to cook, clean, take care of your kids, have your kids, and you ain't got no money, and you want to drive my car. You ain't got no stable job because you don't want to work. You can't even fix a flat tire. Like that. I'm not submitting to no man who don't want to lead the house. You gotta want to lead for me to follow behind you. You gotta be the front while I be the back. And a lot of these men don't want to lead or don't know how to lead, or just flat out fucking lazy. I say that. Dealing with fake friends, honestly, don't deal with them. The first time they show you their true colors, believe them. I've had times where I've accepted friends back multiple times, more than twice. I had no business being a friend again. I've had friends do things to me like you would have thought I was a random ass bitch in the streets or something, and I took them back, and it never got better. They just kept on showing me things that they weren't good friends. And I'm the type of person, no matter who it is, a friend, relationship, family member, I give them the benefit of the doubt of change, because I do believe people can change. And I'm not a perfect friend. I'm not gonna sit here on this camera and act like I'm just a perfect friend, because there's times where I'm not a good friend, but I would want my friends to tell me, hey friend, you lacking. This is what you doing, and I don't like it. To hold each other accountable. And if you can't hold your friends accountable in any kind of situation, they're not your friends. You don't always have to be in defense mode when you're trying to correct your friend, because we all have days where we ain't the best of the friends, but we just ain't out here backstabbing our friends. I don't deal with friends who talk about their other friends to me. I don't like that. It's okay to vent about your other friends. Like, say you feel like they doing something that's not up to your standard, and you want to figure out how to talk to them about it, and you reach out to another friend and be like, hey friend, am I tripping because of this? That's different than flat out talking about your friend, like telling their personal business to your other friends. Just being around these people that you want to call your friends, and you using them, or you around them for certain purposes. Like when your other friends not talking to you, that's when you want to reach out to these other friends, or want to try to hang out with these friends because these friends not available. I don't like stuff like that. Only time you want to talk to me is when the people you pouring your olives to ain't reciprocating that energy into you. Now you want to come over here calling my phone talking about, hey, this, that, and the third. No, it don't work like that. I'm grown, so I'm not gonna be sitting up here telling nobody how to be a friend to me, because we done already did that. That's high school stuff, and I'm not dealing with it. There's just something I don't deal with. Fake friends. Some things that you expect out of your friendship. Honestly, I don't expect anything out of a friendship, honestly. All I want out of my friendships are genuine people, genuine positive people who bring peace into my life. Just like I want in a relationship. I want my friendships to be kind of similar to a relationship. I want it to be peaceful. I want it to be happy. I want it to be the same energy reciprocated between each other. Just keep your loyalty, your honesty. That's really all I expect. Just to be there for me when I need you to. Because I'm going to be there for you when you need me. That's really all I expect out of my friendships. Like, that's just the type of things that I expect out of my friendships. I just don't want no draining energy around me, because I've had enough of that. And the type of friends that I do have today don't compare to the ones I used to have. Like these friends, I see us being friends too. We in them rocket chairs on the front porch, boo. Like, I'm so happy, like, with the friends that I got. Like, I get to see my friends get engaged, have kids, buy their houses, stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that I'm happy to celebrate with the friends that I got now. Granted, the friends that I used to have, we were young and turned for real. We was outside before outside was outside. You get what I'm saying? Those are all the topics I have for Girl Room Diaries today. Comment down below some of y'all answers to these topics, and comment some topics down below, because I need some really good ones. Because next episode, you best believe I'm having a guest, and I'm not gonna be by myself, so it's gonna be good to hear somebody else's opinions on top of my opinions, on top of what y'all put in comments. I really want y'all to give feedback on these episodes or whatever, because they're only gonna get greater than what today's video was. Today was just a little intro video to the episodes. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I'm gonna say that again. So subscribe and turn that post notification bell on if you haven't, so you can know every time I upload a video, so you don't gotta wait to watch none of my profiles to see if I'm gonna post anything. Bookie. So that's all I have for today. See y'all next episode of Girl Room Diaries.
Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?